Cool, man. No problem. No problem at all.
Who are you?
Star-Lord.
Who?
Well, Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw. Forget it.
Hello, welcome to Premier Scene. I'm Claire Bueno. As the Guardians of the Red Carpet give a hearty welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy as they attend the European premiere.
Peter Jason Quill. He's also known as Star-Lord.
Who calls him that?
Himself, mostly. He's wanted largely on charges of minor assault, public intoxication, and fraud.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
Was there anything specific that you saw in Quill that you wanted to bring to the character?
What I saw in Quill that I wanted to bring to the character was what I wanted to bring to the character was just like this feeling of what it was like to be a 9-year-old in the 80s, and like what were my pop icons, because he and I are the same exact age, both born in 79. I was 9 in 1988, just like him, and I know what those movies meant to me. Everything from Star Wars to Back to the Future and the things in between. The movie, Footloose. The soundtrack was the same for our lives, so I was able to understand what it's like to be a child of the 80s, and imagine what I would be if I were swept away into space and allowed to pursue my alter ego.
We arrested these 5 on Xandar. Check out the rap sheets. Drax, a.k.a. the Destroyer. Since his wife and family were killed, he's been on a rampage across the galaxy in a search for vengeance.
It was very funny, and you're in some very funny scenes. How did you cope with dealing with the comic dialogue?
I laughed a lot, and they cut it out. It was it was a fun cast. We all had a lot of fun, and we all improv'd a lot. So it was a lot of joking around. There was more than a few takes where we didn't keep straight faces. Where everybody just kind of burst out in laughter. But thank God for editing.
It's time we stand up for what is right.
Hello. Hi, Karen. Was it interesting for you exploring female sibling rivalry in the Marvel universe?
Yeah, it was really interesting for me, actually, because I feel like it was really fun to have 2 women in a film having conversations about other things other than men, which is a test that a lot of films fail. So this one definitely, comes up in that.
These girls are pretty kick-ass, but there's also femininity within them as well. So can you explain how you captured that?
I mean, actually, it's not something that I really set out to do. I just wanted to play her as a deadly assassin and a warrior, and all she cares about is strength and killing. She's a killing machine. And then I guess the femininity came naturally from being a female.
Our worlds are facing an unstoppable threat. You guys are our last chance.
I guess we're stuck together. Partners.
The other thing as well that struck me was that there's a lot of effects, but they enhance the story. They don't overtake the story, and that seems to be a nice balance that you've got with the film too.
Yeah, I think the film does a really great job with effects. I mean, I think Rocket and Groot are really, really exciting. I think that they really work as characters first and foremost, and that's pretty cool. I think they work as characters first and foremost, and that's really exciting. So it's fun. It's fun times.
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
What a bunch of a-holes.
Hooked on a feeling, I'm high on believing that you're